I'm Mizuki Noshima, 28. This is Mr. Saito, one of my business partners. One day when I was at his office, "Hey, my son is getting married!" "Takashi, congratulations!"
Thank you. It's such a relief, you know. Takashi has always been terrible with women, so I thought he'd never get married, you know.
Takashi was his son. He was also the managing director of the company. Mr. Saito and I were good friends, and his son was the same age as me, so I was close to him as well. Takashi is a good guy. I knew he'd find someone. I'm really happy for him.
Thanks. Here's the invitation for the wedding. Hope you can make it.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Takashi wanted to give you this in person, but something at work came up and he told me to hand it to you instead.
Oh, the bride. Her name is Noriko Hozoki?
Yeah, she's the same age as Takashi. You know her?
I think so, but it might just be someone with the same name. Not sure.
I got a picture, hold on.
That's my ex. I need some time to think about this.
Think about what? What's going on?
Promise you won't tell Takashi about this?
Okay.
That's my ex.
Ah, I see. What a small world we live in. How long did you go out with her?
For a few months back in college. It was more than 7 years ago.
I see. Then you've got nothing to worry about. Just don't try to get back with her.
That'll never happen, sir. No worries. But if Takashi finds out about this, it might upset him, so please, keep this between us.
All right, got it. Anyways, what about you? You're getting married too, right? Can't wait for the wedding.
Yeah, soon. And so I went to Takashi's wedding, hoping Noriko wouldn't notice me. But she noticed me the moment I walked into the room.
You must be one of Takashi's friends. Takashi is so great. He's got a stable job, unlike you. If I had married you, I wouldn't have been able to afford all of this.
What's her problem? Takashi's a brilliant man. Congratulations.
Yeah, and his family's wealthy too, unlike someone I used to date.
She's such a jerk. Okay, I think he's calling you. What's her problem? Why is she attacking me like this? Is this her way of getting back at me? I don't think she knows that I do business with him and his father. Whatever. The past is the past, so just let it go. Luckily, she didn't bother me again. The wedding itself was really nice. But then, about 3 months after the wedding, Mr. Saito asked me,
Hey, about Takashi's wife. Takashi tells me she's a big spender. He doesn't know what to do about her. Was she like this when you dated her?
Not sure. I was a student back then, so I didn't have any money to begin with, but that's kind of why she dumped me. She said I was too broke for her.
What? Tell me more.
He asked me all kinds of things about my ex. Now that I think about it, she asked me out right after I started my own business. He probably thought I was rich or something. My dad owned this small factory in town, but business wasn't so good. So I worked multiple jobs to help out my family. Then I started my own business in college, hoping to make some more money. But in my first year, I wasn't making much money, so in fact, I was losing money. So I didn't have any cash to spend, and she dumped me.
Oh, I should have asked you more about her before the wedding.
But maybe she dumped me for something else. Who knows? And this was years ago, so maybe she changed.
But Takashi said she spent over $7 grand on her credit card last month.
Oh, well, they're newlyweds, so they probably had to buy furniture and stuff.
I thought so too, but she spent it all on herself. Designer bags, clothes, jewelry.
Oh, Takashi wanted to save up some money for their future, but his wife loved to spend money. Mr. Saito told me they were constantly fighting. A few days later,
Takashi decided to only give her money for groceries and stuff. She spends everything she gets, so I hope she changes. My son, he sure knows how to pick 'em.
Then, about a year later, I finally asked my girlfriend to marry me. I invited Mr. Saito and Takashi to the wedding. Takashi's wife tagged along too. Nojima, congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you.
This place is gorgeous. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, sir. Please, make yourselves at home. Hope you enjoy.
Hey, is your family really wealthy or something? Huh? No. Why?
Huh?
Then how are you paying for all this? Let me guess. You borrowed money from someone? No. My husband and I paid for it together. Why are you asking me this? Seriously? But how? He can't afford this. This place is like a palace. You're lying to me.
Noriko, stop being rude. And wait, you know him from somewhere?
They went to the same college.
Really? I had no idea. Wait, how do you know his dad?
I thought you were poor. And I married a rich guy, but he's single as hell. This isn't fair. This makes no sense.
Stop it already. What's wrong with you?
Shut up. This is all your fault. You're so cheap.
Huh?
What? Please leave. Screw you. And that dress looks terrible on you, and so does your jewelry. I said leave. Now.
Security came and threw her out of the wedding. After the wedding, I'm truly sorry.
I know saying sorry doesn't make it right, but
Don't worry about it, really. It's fine. Look, Mr. Saito helped me out big time when I was starting my business. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So, can we let it go?
Of course. Sorry about kicking out your wife.
Don't apologize. She was way out of line. I'm gonna have a long talk with her after this. Takashi divorced her a few days later. Takashi and his family didn't like her to begin with. She was a big spender who only cared about money, and the incident at the wedding sealed the deal. He was through with her.
So, did you tell Takashi that you used to date her?
Yeah, Mr. Saito talked to him about it. Takashi is a good friend of mine, so I didn't want to keep any secrets from him.
I see. How did he take it?
Okay, I guess. He told me I dodged a bullet. He texted me a few days later telling me he was looking forward to working with me again. My company was growing, and Mr. Saito's company was one of our biggest accounts. And Takashi was going to be the CEO someday, so I'm glad things worked out between us and didn't get awkward. I hope Takashi finds someone nice soon. Anyways, glad everything worked out.
My name is Ryo Hagiwara. I'm a 28-year-old office worker working for a stationery wholesale company with about 40 employees. I've been with this company for 6 years, and I've just been assigned to train new employees, but... Takasuka-san, it's been 2 weeks since you joined the company, so today we're going to a mall in front of the station to create a sales floor. It's one of our important tasks, so make sure you learn it well.
What? Do I have to go?
I want you to learn the job.
I don't think I have to go all the way.
Why is she so high and mighty? Anyway, be ready to leave at 1400. I've always had a short temper than most people, and the stress made it feel like I had a hole in my stomach. Hagiwara, are you okay? I'm not okay at all. I don't think this is good if things keep going like this. The president wants us to treat her like any other employee, but it's not so easy. The name of the 22-year-old new female employee is Inori Takasuka. She seems to be the daughter of the boss's brother and is a young lady. She stands out, she's pompous, and all the bosses and employees find it hard to work with her. I look forward to working with you today. This time I will display the art and calligraphy supplies.
Thank you very much.
Takasuka-san, it's basic to greet customers properly and take good care of your customers as well as your manufacturers.
More importantly, how long is this going to take?
Takasuka-san, do you want to learn the job?
I don't. I didn't plan on working for such a boring and uninteresting company.
Patience, patience. This is a store. I'll teach you the rules for arranging the sales floor.
No, thank you. I'm not interested.
I'm running out of patience. Takasuka-san, if you think like that, you'll make a serious mistake someday.
It's no big deal if that happens.
Tomorrow I'll be taking a paid leave, so please have the section chief instruct you. And please be careful with your greetings and your attitude. And the day after I took a paid leave, the company was in uproar when I arrived at work. Apparently Takasuka offended one of our biggest customers at the bookstore yesterday. I just got a phone call from the customer, and the customer wants an apology from Takasuka-kun.
I'll have my uncle take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, that's enough! If that's what you want to do, so be it. But what's the point in working then, Takasuka-san? Wouldn't it be better if you didn't work?
What do you mean by that?
That's honestly not going to work outside your family's company. I'll go apologize on your behalf since you'll only make them angrier.
What? Do as you please. I don't care about this kind of work, so...
Please take back what you just said. All of our employees, except you, take pride in what we do. Takasuka-san left as she sulked. Hey, Are you alright? Well, I could get scolded or fired, but that lady will stay like that forever if nothing changes. Anyway, I'm gonna go apologize. And then I went to apologize to the customers, but they were furious. They told me they'd forgive me, but they were not happy that Takasuka-san herself didn't come to apologize. I apologize for my lack of guidance. If you leave an employee with such a bad attitude, your reputation will suffer. You are a company with trust and a proven track record. Hagiwara-san, you have always been a great help to us, so I will pretend that this incident never happened. Please don't let that employee be involved in any of our efforts again. They somehow forgave us, but they seemed dissatisfied. I think it would be best if Takasuka-san went to apologize, but I think it would only add fuel to the fire if she goes with that attitude. She might not come again. That's true. From the way she was acting, it looked like she wouldn't be coming to work tomorrow. I'll report to the president, including the fact that I yelled at her. The next day, however, Takasuka-san came to work early in the morning and cleaned the entire office, and the bosses and other employees were puzzled by her appearance. Her hair, which was usually curled in a fancy bun, was neatly tied up and she was in normal office attire.
Hagiwara-san, I'm sorry about yesterday.
What?
I want to make up for my mistakes on my own, so could you help me?
Okay, let's go apologize together. I was surprised, but I immediately made an appointment and took Takasuka-san with me to apologize. The person in charge, who was angry at first, forgave us after seeing Takasuka-san's contrite attitude. You're not going to get anywhere with an attitude like that, you know.
I am truly sorry. I didn't understand anything about the feelings of the customers who came to buy and the feelings of the people on the sales floor.
I understand that you were able to reflect on this. I look forward to working with you in the future. And even in the car back to the company.
I'm sorry for being so arrogant when I don't even know anything.
It's alright now. Let's work hard again starting today. Takasuka-san, who apologized to me repeatedly, was different from the Takasuka-san of yesterday.
I apologize for making fun of the work you all take pride in doing.
There are many frustrating and unpleasant things about working, but there are also many fun and happy things. Let's work hard together from now on.
Thank you very much.
After that, the president called me in, and I thought he was going to be angry with me, but... Hagiwara, I apologize about my niece. I'm the one who said harsh things, but I don't think I said anything wrong. Yesterday after she came home from work, she stayed locked up in her room. My brother was worried and tried talking to her because she came home at a strange time, but she wouldn't say anything. Takasuka-san was so upset that she went home and stayed in her room for a long time without reporting anything to the president or her family. I got a call from her this morning and found out for the first time that my niece was causing trouble for everyone. She told me that she had been very bad with you as well. I'm sorry, but my brother was happy. What? Takasuka-san, who had been holed up in her room for a day, the next morning...
Yesterday, I was scolded at work. It was the first time I've ever been scolded by someone, and I was shocked. But I know that what he said was right.
I see.
Well, I'm not really needed at the company, but I'm going to the office and apologize properly to everyone.
Takasuka-san was quite remorseful and voluntarily called the president this morning to apologize. Her parents were too busy but had money, so she grew up selfish. Thank you for giving her a chance to reflect on that. It should have been me and my brother. Oh no. From that day on, Takasuka-san stopped acting arrogant, even though she was standing out as usual. She became more open to the employees around her and began to work very hard.
She works hard as long as you praise her. She's like a child. She's adorable.
Matsuru-san, please take a look. What do you think of this pop-up?
Oh, what's a good catchphrase? I think it'll be a hit with the ladies.
Hey, Takasuka-san! Are you free after work today? Want to go out for dinner?
I can't go it alone with anyone but a special man, so I'll pass.
Whenever people ask her out, she always turns them down. That's right. She's a young lady after all. Lately, Takasuka-san is really honest, ladylike, funny, and originally cute, which makes her naturally popular. I'm really glad she's fitting in at work. And it's been 3 months since Takasuka-san became serious, and my training session has been successfully completed. I finished the whole process, but if there's anything you don't understand, you can always ask me for help.
Oh, do you have time after work today?
What? I don't have any plans.
Oh, would you like to go out for dinner with me?
Nice, Higawara-san! I want to go too! Then let's all go together!
Oh, wait a minute. I want to eat alone with Hagiwara-san.
I thought we were going to a pub or somewhere, but I was brought in front of a big mansion in a prime location.
I woke up when you scolded me, Hagiwara-san. I like you, Hagiwara-san. I hope you will continue to scold me when I'm wrong.
Oh, I will scold you when you're wrong, but...
I want you to go out with me. Is that bad? I definitely want Hagiwara-san.
That makes me very happy, but...
Really? I'd like you to meet my father. My father would like to thank you, Hagiwara-san. So please, come in.
What? Hello? Are you Hagiwara-san? I've heard a lot about you from my brother and daughter. The mansion was Takasuka-san's house, which means it's the president's brother's house. Takasuka-san is apparently the daughter of a famous designer, and 100 times more accomplished than I had imagined. My wife died early, and I'm a fashion designer, so I've been traveling around overseas since I was young. My priority was work, so I made her feel lonely all the time.
I'm so selfish, so I couldn't make any friends.
Because of this guilt, I mistakenly believed that spoiling my daughter was love. Finally realized this when I saw my daughter who was reflecting come out of her room the day after you scolded her at the office.
Dad, it's okay. Hagiwara-san told me that he would go out with me. Leave me to Hagiwara-san. Right, Hagiwara-san?
That's great. I know she's a selfish girl, but please take care of her. Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm looking forward to it. And that's how I ended up dating Takasuka-san, but...
I want some cake.
Oh, you can't do that. You have to get in line.
Okay.
She seems happy to be warned. Even in private, I'm expected to be an educator.
Please, keep scolding me.
I'm Koki Sugino. I'm a college student. This is my girlfriend Ellie. I loved her very much.
How's your lunch?
Delicious! You're an amazing chef, Ellie.
Thanks.
We went to the same high school. We've been dating since 10th grade. We had different majors, but managed to get into the same college. Koki! I saw you eating lunch with your girlfriend. You're still with her? Kushida. You should take a look around. There are plenty of girls that are way prettier than her. In fact, she's the ugliest chick on campus. Stop talking about her like that. I guess you're just into ugly chicks. I feel bad for you, man. You're pathetic. Kushida, he's such a dick. He was another classmate from high school. Back then, we used to be good friends. But then, when I started going out with Ellie, he started being a jerk to me all of a sudden. After that, I stopped talking to him. I thought it would be over after high school, but he just kept coming at me. Maybe we were never really friends to begin with. If we were friends, he wouldn't diss my girl like that. My girlfriend was the quiet type. She was really smart. She was always making me laugh, and she was an amazing chef too. She wasn't ugly at all. We've been together for years now, but I still can't get enough of you. You're amazing, Ellie.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
I don't know, I'm just saying.
You love me so much, Koki. I love you too, babe.
You're the best. A few years later, we both graduated from college and got a job. She started working at her parents' company, and I started working at this tech firm. And we finally started living together after college. Oh, I want to get married already.
Once we have enough money saved up.
Yeah, I better get to work. I can't wait.
No need to rush. We've known each other forever. We're already like a real family.
Yeah, but I want to be able to say, this is my wife.
That sounds nice.
She's blushing. So cute.
Hey, the class reunion is coming up next week. Are you gonna go?
Maybe I should go get a haircut or something.
Yeah, good idea. I better get one too. Gotta look my best for the class reunion.
You're pretty enough already, Ellie.
Oh, stop it!
Then, on the day of the class reunion, we were gonna go there together, but Ellie had to take care of something at work, so I got there before her.
Koki, long time no see!
Kushida, you're still going out with that ugly chick? But if you're here by yourself, she dumped you, didn't she? Stop calling her that! And no, we're still together. We're getting married soon.
What? You're such an idiot! You work at a really good tech firm, right? You could do much better than her, man.
How does he know that? I never told him. I tried my best to avoid him in college. Oh, he's so annoying. Look, just leave me alone, okay? She's the one for me. Stop talking bad about her.
Koki, there you are.
Ellie, hey, you made it.
Sorry I'm late.
That's Koki's girlfriend? She used to be butt ugly. She's like a completely different person now.
Eli, long time no see.
Hey, I saw your restaurant on TV the other day. Great work.
You talking about that new restaurant that just opened up? Oh man, I missed it. TV?
Sorry, Koki. You were really busy with work that day, so...
Darn it.
You two are so cute together.
I tried making a reservation at your new restaurant, but that place is booked for months.
No worries. We got VIP seats, too. I'll see if I can squeeze you in. Yeah, you two are like my best friends.
Thank you.
What does she do? You know where I work, but you don't know what she does? Her dad owns the Sekafushi Food Group.
Sekafushi Food Group? That's one of our biggest accounts!
Sorry, I gotta use the restroom. Be right back.
Hey, you got a minute?
Kushida? What is it?
Hey, you got a minute? About 6 months ago, I got a new job. I work for Soranari Food Inc. We do business with your father's company too.
Okay, and?
Well, I'm a salesman. I was just really surprised to hear that you work for Sekafushi Food Group. What are the odds, right? Maybe this is destiny. Like, we went to the same high school and now we're working together. We should go out to dinner sometime. We should catch up. You know, I've always liked you. What's taking her so long? What the? Is he hitting on her?
Sorry, Koki is the one for me. I'm not interested.
Ellie! You only feel that way because he's the only guy you've ever been with. Trust me,
You were always mean to him. I don't like you. He never told me, but I know. You've always been a jerk to him.
What? No,
Stop lying! I heard you talking to him a million times. And I know that he always stood up for me, too. You really think I'd pick you over him? Keep dreaming.
But I was just messing around.
Look, you can say anything you want about me, but don't you dare talk bad about Koki. Koki is better than you at everything. That's probably why you always had it out for him. If you don't stop, I'm gonna tell your boss about this. I'm actually the manager of the food service department, so I knew you were the salesman in charge. And another thing, stop smoking in front of our company every time you come over, and stop hitting on the receptionist. People like you make me sick. Don't make me tell you again. Got it? Wow, Koki? How long have you been standing there?
Sorry, I wanted to say something but didn't know what to say.
I'm so embarrassed.
After that, Ellie told me about Kushida and his company. He was trying to suck up to her but failed miserably. Kushida's face was blue. He left without saying anything. A few days later...
I'm home!
Hey, dinner's almost ready!
Hey, Kushida is no longer the salesman in charge.
Oh. Why?
Apparently he was talking behind someone's back, but then the guy was right there and, long story short, he got kicked out of the sales department.
I see. That's what happens when you talk behind people's backs.
I gave him a second chance, you know? He's such an idiot.
A year later, we finally got married. I'm glad everything worked out.
I never thought your business would go down. It was going so well. I'm sorry, but I'm leaving you. We don't even have kids.
My name is Ryo Miura. 5 years ago, I was 28 years old, and I was in the depths of despair. My company, which wasn't large by any means, was doing well until my client's company started going bankrupt one after the other. My wife, who I've been with for 2 years, divorced me since we didn't have kids. Divorce papers can be filed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is convenient. Well, it's not like I have to file them so many times. I went to the city office early in the morning to file the divorce papers, and while I went down the stairs from a different entrance of the subway than I normally use, there was an old coffee shop halfway down.
Oh, excuse me. We open from 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be back. I look at my watch, and it was still 6:40, so I headed for the door. Mirai, have him in. Go ahead.
Here is your coffee. Are you working from early in the morning?
Yes, I'm going to work after this. And that baby earlier?
I always leave my kid at the nearby daycare before work.
Sorry, I didn't check the hours before I went in. This coffee's good. And when I was paying for the bill, it's starting to rain, so please take it with you. You don't have to return it. Thank you very much. I'll take a coffee ticket. That was a nice place. The next day, I stopped by the coffee shop again after work to return the umbrella I borrowed. You really didn't have to return it, but thank you for taking the time. I felt like having another cup of coffee. From that day on, I casually stopped by the coffee shop before and after work. It was sparsely populated outside of lunch hour, and to be honest, the place was run down, but it was cozy. You don't look so cheerful today. You can tell? I see your face every day. Of course I can tell. There are all kinds in my life, aren't there? Neither the master nor his daughter talked much, but a small conversation might have been just right for me at the time.
Did you lose some weight, Miura-san? Are you eating?
You can tell? I've been a little busy lately, and some days I go to bed without eating lunch or dinner. And I'm at a critical point in my life where I can't afford to worry about food.
Why don't you try this hot sandwich I've been working on then? I'd like to know if there are any improvements I could make. My father doesn't really like it, but...
The master's daughter, Mirai, was a single mother with a 9-month-old daughter, Aoi. Mirai-san was at the shop occasionally, sometimes during the mornings, sometimes in the afternoon. Oh, is the baby with you today?
The daycare center is closed for repair, so I'm here as a customer.
We are a single-father family, but I wonder if having divorced parents makes it easier for the kids to get divorced.
So, you're saying you'd be better off with a guy who quit his job after having kids and playing pachinko all the time?
I'm not saying that. I just came here for 1 cup of coffee a day like a routine. Did something good happen today? You can tell. I finally won a big contract, so I'm relieved. Even on good days. I know the rain has been depressing. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. And on bad days. They talk to me whether things are going well with work or not. That's really all there is to it. But I keep buying coffee tickets there.
Aoi started preschool today.
She was a baby when I first met her.
She's 3 years old now, and she's a bit of a tomboy, so she gives me a lot of trouble.
By the time my wife and I divorced, I started going to the coffee shop 3 years ago. The company was completely back on its feet, and I was finally able to think about something new. And after a few more years...
This is a portrait of my father that Aoi drew. It looks just like him, doesn't it?
Grandpa, I want banana juice.
Okay. How old are you now, Aoi?
5.
Things weren't always good, but the taste of the master's coffee never changed. And after 5 years of going to the coffee shop, I turned 33. The company's back on its feet doing bigger business than before, and I'll never make the same mistake again. I stopped by the coffee shop after work that day as usual, but it was closed. Closed? It's not even a regular holiday. It's the first time in 5 years that's happened. I'm kind of worried. Excuse me, is the coffee shop next door closed today? Yesterday when they were closing the store, the master said he couldn't feel anything in his hand all of a sudden. So he went straight to the hospital because he felt something was wrong. I think his daughter is with him. The next day, and the day after that, the store was closed. But that Sunday of that week, I went to check on the store on a weekend when I don't usually visit, and I found Mirai-san cleaning the store with Aoi.
Miura-san.
Is the master all right?
Come on in. I'll make you some coffee. Although, I can't make it as good as my father.
I'm sorry. I know it's a holiday, but...
No, I'm glad to see you, Miura-san. I thought you must be worried since you came here every day.
And the master?
He recovered quickly, but they said he was at risk for having a stroke, so we had to go straight to the hospital for tests. I can't open the store for at least 3 months, so I'm talking with my father about closing the shop. I'm thinking of going out to work too. The rest is quite expensive since it's a station area, and if I have to hire someone, it'll cost a lot of money for labor.
According to his daughter, the master's illness seems to have settled down for now. There are concerns that it may recur, but the doctor told him to stay in the hospital for a few months for treatment, and to rest for a while after that. May I go visit?
Yes, I think he'd be glad. Do you know the first thing my father said when he was going to be hospitalized?
What is it?
He said, I won't be able to make coffee for Miura-san anymore.
I see. Are you all right, Master? I've never seen you close on a weekday before, so I was worried. I'm sorry for worrying you. Are you closing the shop? It's a family business, so we've managed. But it's hard for my daughter to run it by herself. And a coffee shop like ours is a day job. If we can't open the store, we'll be in trouble fast. Do you intend to continue the shop when you feel better? I'd love to, but I'm ashamed to say that we don't have the strength to keep the place closed for 6 months in that area. That shop has looked after me since I was at rock bottom. Will you let me protect it this time? Miura. Thanks to you, my company is doing well and I can invest. I don't feel like my day is complete without a cup of coffee brewed by the master. And I still have some coffee tickets left over. Thank you. And I began to prepare with Mirai for when the master would return. Should we reupholster the leather on the chairs before the master comes back? Actually, it's been bothering me ever since I was a customer.
I know that customers are concerned about it too. My father and I have always been concerned about it, but we were told that it was very old and would cost a lot of money to repair. It's been that way for a long time.
And I have a request as someone who's been a regular customer for a long time. The film on the glass of the entrance is dark, so I would like to make the inside of the restaurant a little brighter. Also, the ink on the menu is getting blurry. And the restrooms.
If you had so many requests, you should have told us sooner.
It was hard for me to say as a customer. Also, I think it would be a good idea to hire a part-timer and keep the shop open even if only for short periods of time until the evening, since regular customers will leave if the shop is left closed as it is. I don't think it's necessary to make the coffee as good as the master's for now.
Okay.
Later that day...
I look forward to working with you from today.
Nice to meet you. Well, I'm off to work, so I'll stop by again on my way home.
Yes, have a good day.
The restaurant closed at 4 p.m. and remained open without the master for about 4 months. And then... I'm back! Welcome back, master. We were waiting. The chairs and the tables are clean. The shop is brighter than it's ever been, too. All right, time to make some coffee. And the days went by,
Hey, Dad, will you come to the shop after you finish work?
We became a family. Yeah, Dad needs to drink Grandpa's coffee or else his day isn't finished.
Then I'm coming too. I want banana juice.
Aoi is now in 2nd grade, and my wife Mirai was pregnant. I'm off! Drinking a cup of coffee every day after work at this coffee shop is my daily routine. My name is Riku Sakakibara. I'm a 27-year-old office worker. Well, everyone, actually, Misumi-san is going to retire next month. We're planning to have a farewell party at the end of the month, so please give your best regards.
What? Mi-san is quitting?
Is she retiring?
Wait, but didn't she say she doesn't have a boyfriend?
Misumi-san was working really hard, but she's quitting. I wish I could have worked with her more. Too bad. Misumi-san was a woman 2 years my junior at work. I think she was 25 or something. She's a calm and friendly person who laughs softly and always soothed me when I worked with her. Excuse me, does anyone have the key to the conference room? I'm gonna use it next. Oh, Misumi-san took the key to the conference room a while ago. Isn't she preparing the conference room? I see. I understand. Thank you, Misumi-san.
No problem. I just wiped it down. Can you put it down after it dries?
Yes. I loved watching Misumi-san. Her every movement was so graceful. I guess I won't be able to see her like this anymore when she quits.
Is something wrong?
Oh, you're not quitting because you had a bad time at the office, right?
No, everyone has been very good to me. I'm quitting because it's kind of a family situation.
Is that so? If it's a home situation, I can't stop her. I was thinking if the company has a cause for her to quit, maybe there's a way for her to stay with us. Why am I trying to keep her here? She's going to quit in a month.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience for quitting suddenly.
Oh, no. If it's a family situation, there's nothing you can do.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Then the days passed quickly. In the blink of an eye, it was the end of the month, and the day of Misumi-san's farewell party came. It's finally time to say goodbye to Misumi-san. I prepared a present for her, but I wonder if it would be too heavy for a mere senior employee of the company to give her a personal present. I should avoid giving it in front of everyone.
Whew. Don't you drink, Sakibara-san?
Oh, I will. Sorry, I was lost in thought.
I'll drink a lot today. Please accompany me, Sakibara-san.
Huh? Is Misumi-san not much of a drinker?
I don't usually drink much, but I decided to drink a lot today.
Are you sure? Don't drink too much. It's not good for you.
Sakibara-san worries about me. I'm glad.
You're already drunk, aren't you? Misumi-san, are you alright? Despite my concern, Misumi-san drank more and more. And by the time the farewell party was over, she was quite fluffy.
Everyone, thank you very much.
Misumi-san is very drunk. It's worrisome, so someone give her a ride home.
Misumi-san, shall we take a cab home together?
I want Sakibara to take me home.
What?
Let's ask Sakibara-san then.
Yeah, if that's what she wants. Sakakibara-san, take Misumi-san home.
Sakibara-san, I'm drunk, so please take me home.
Wait! Are you sure? Isn't it better for a woman to do this?
It's fine. I want you to take me home, Sakibara-san. Today is the last day.
Okay, I will take responsibility and take you home.
Yay!
Misumi-san, why did you say you wanted me to send you home?
Sakibara-san, thank you for today.
Oh no, it's alright.
I have a twin sister.
A twin sister?
Yes, we're fraternal twins, so we don't look exactly alike, but she runs a store. She said she was getting busy, so I decided to help her out.
Oh, so that's why you're leaving the company.
Yes.
I see. Misumi-san, I thought it was a pity that you suddenly quit after working so hard. But it was to help your sister's store.
Are you going to miss me?
Yes. It's going to be sad.
Sakibara-san.
What? She's crying? Are you gonna miss the company that much? We eventually arrived in front of Misumi-san's apartment, so I woke her up. Misumi-san, we're in front of your apartment. Let's get out of the cab.
Yes, I'm going to call my sister, so please wait.
Oh, thank you for looking after my sister.
Misumi-san's sister? Sorry to come in so late at night.
Can I ask you to help me take her to her room?
Oh, sure.
I'm sorry. I ended up having you carry her to her bed.
I wouldn't be able to carry her if she slept in the doorway, so thank you.
You are Sakibara-san, right?
Yes, that's right.
I knew it. May I have a word with you? Please keep this a secret from Hanae.
Yes?
Did you know Hanae likes you, Sakibara-san?
What? No.
Hanae likes you, Sakibara-san. She said she started liking you ever since you helped her on her first day of the company. She wanted to tell you how she felt before she quit her job. But she couldn't, and she was crying last night. Today was the farewell party, so I told her to do her best because it was her last chance. But it seems that she's so shy that she couldn't confess her feelings. But I think she gathered up the courage to ask you to take her home at the very end. It is completely my selfish meddling that I am telling you this. But Sakibara-san, what do you think of Hanae?
Misumi-san, like me since the first day she joined the company? Misumi-san, you're kind of slow. If you don't work faster, you won't finish during working hours.
I'm sorry.
Misumi-san, are you perhaps not feeling well? Would you like to go to the infirmary?
Oh,
You're sick on your first day of work? Are you sure you're up to the task? Everyone gets sick, right? Does it matter if it's the first day or not? Heh, putting on a good face. Do you want to go to the infirmary now? Or would you rather leave early and go to the hospital?
I'm fine. I'll do my best.
If you push yourself too hard on your first day, you'll keep pushing yourself even if it's hard for a long time. You'll break your body. You have to learn how to cope with hard times because it's your first time.
I'm sorry.
What? What? Don't cry, okay? She started liking me because I helped her that time.
I think by tomorrow, Hanae will give up on Sakibara-san. I'm sad that Hanae's love will end in order to help my store. If you think Hanae is even a little bit good for you, will you give her a chance? I'm sorry, I'm meddling, aren't I? I took the liberty of expressing Hanae's feelings for her, and even tried to ask about your feelings. I'm sorry.
Speaking of which, where is your store?
Our store is at the east exit of Sekafushi Station.
Sekafushi Station? That's the closest station to my apartment. What kind of shop do you run?
It's an onigiri shop.
Oh, I know. I see. That was Misumi-san's sister's store. I understand your feelings, but please let me pretend that I did not hear about this today. I don't think Misumi-san would have wanted her feelings to be known here.
Yes, I know. I'm really sorry. Thank you for sending Hanae my way today.
Following Monday, I headed to the onigiri shop before getting on the train. I'd like to have the plum, kelp, and some other recommendations.
What? Sakibara-san, why are you here?
I live near the station.
I didn't know. Oh, I recommend the half-boiled egg.
And I'll have the plum, kelp, and half-boiled egg.
Yes. Thank you. I'm so happy to see you again, Sakibara-san.
I'll be back. Here you go. I was gonna give it to you at the farewell party, but I couldn't.
Thank you very much.
Then every weekday before going to work, I started buying onigiri from the onigiri store where Misumi-san worked at. I could see Misumi-san's cheerful face, and the onigiri is delicious. It's the best.
Thank you very much for the present. It's very nice. It's my treasure.
Oh, I'm glad you were pleased. I don't know much about Misumi-san's taste, so I wish we had talked more while you were at the office.
I'd be happy with anything I receive from you, Sakigabara-san.
Really?
Oh, this doesn't mean that I want something from you.
I understand. I know, but would you like to go out with me sometime? I'd like to know what you like, Misumi-san. Next time I have a chance to give you a gift, I want to give you something that you would like.
What?
I was so sad when I heard that Misumi-san was leaving the company. I was so disappointed that I wanted to hold you back. So I'm happy to be able to talk with Misumi-san again after you left the company. But I have less time to see you than at work, so I would be happy if I could make time with Misumi-san to go on a date. I like you, Misumi-san. Will you go out with me?
I like you too, Sakigabara-san. I'd love to.
This is how I got into a relationship with Hane Misumi-san. Hello!
Hello, Sakigabara-san. Thank you for coming to buy every weekday. Hane seems to be enjoying herself every day, which makes me happy.
Thank you for the delicious onigiri every day!
I thought for sure that Hane was going to get rejected, because you told me to pretend you never heard that from me when I told you how Hane felt about you. So I was surprised to hear that you and Hane decided to go out.
Oh, that's because I wanted to confess from my own mouth and hear how Hane-san felt. I'm sorry for making you feel bad.
Oh, no. Oh, Sakigabara-san is very nice. I envy Hane.
No, not at all.
Oh, Sakigabara-san, you're already here.
So cute!
Well, come on. You two go on your date. Sakigabara-san, take care of Hane.
Yes! If Hane hadn't had the courage to ask me to take her home that day, I don't think we would be together now. I'm also grateful to her sister for secretly telling me how Hane felt. I'm sure it took a lot of courage for her to tell me. Your service was really good. If we just found a good client, we might have figured it out. It's all my fault. I just kept chasing my dreams and couldn't run the business. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, sir. Looking back now, it's been a horribly unlucky 6 years. I just had so much fun working with you gentlemen. My name is Ryo Kano. I'm 28 and unemployed. The company I worked at went under and I was drinking with the CEO and my coworker, Maru-san. At the end, it was just the three of us working. It was a small company, but we had big dreams. I wish we could have expanded the company with these guys. I'm just gonna get all depressed if I go home now. I'm gonna grab a drink before I go home. I'm completely screwed, man. A lovely company went under. I see. Are you alone today? Where are the others? I was just drinking with them, but they're both really upset. The CEO paid for severance and retirement, so it wasn't like I was worried about starving anytime soon. However, I wasn't sure what I should aim for after today.
Hey, you're upset because your company went under?
Yeah, I lost my hopes and dreams.
You really loved your company?
Yes, for these 6 years, that company was my everything.
I see. That's a pretty rare thing to hear about.
I think so. I've always loved and cherished the time after I graduated and started working at that company. I always wanted to work there.
If you're free, how about you help me with work?
Huh? No, I'm gonna be at home and cry myself to sleep with my memories.
I've been looking for someone like you. Please.
What's the job?
A transporter.
No. Go away! I'm never gonna dip my toes into that pond.
I'm joking.
Huh?
I want a food store and have been opening up at some malls, but I want to spread our flavor around the country, so I'm planning on expanding with deliveries and whatnot. I have no knowledge on delivery drivers and sales on that. I think our business is going to die, so I need someone that is willing to deliver for me and someone who's going to find a place to deliver the food. We've been pretty small scale, but I have a lot of confidence in our flavor. That's it. We can provide something that's delicious, but we don't know how to do anything other than cook good food. Our business isn't expanding like we'd like.
No way that's actually true.
Is that all right? I'd really like someone who's loyal like that to come help us out. Everyone we've hired tries to lie or scam, and a lot of drivers are just rude to the customers and don't bother trying to be careful when it comes to carrying the food. A lot of the customers complain too.
Can you hire like 3 people?
Of course! I'd appreciate all the help we can get. What is it? You know 2 others that are a good fit for this position? This is what I do. It's not exactly a big company, so a young man such as yourself might not work with us. A lot of the housewives and younger women actually like us, though.
World Wonder Foods, a world flavor company? This is the flavor we were chasing. Hang on one moment. I'll be right back, I promise. I'll be right back. I called the CEO and Maru-san and called them to the bar immediately. Sir, come back to the city right now! Quickly! Maru-san, to the bar we always went to! Hurry! This is Sari Inui of World Flavors. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
The president is my grandmother. The CEO is my mother.
We used to run a food delivery service. This isn't good enough. The customers won't be satisfied with our flavor. We would try various factories to see if they could make our flavor, but we couldn't find anyone. I want to make our own factory one day and provide our food with the flavor that we want. I wish we could go as far as World Flavor. We were so entrenched in the customer-first mentality that we just spent too much and didn't make much revenue. We were also not very knowledgeable in food production, so in the end, we were fooled by consultants and the company went under.
Oh, I can't ask you for food anymore, huh? That's unfortunate. I really liked your bento. It had great nutrition, and it tasted good too.
Unfortunate. I live alone and I was just gonna keep ordering your bento. I don't know who to order from starting next month. I'm so terribly sorry, sir, but we did everything we could. I still believe we didn't do anything wrong. As proof, the customers really trusted us. You're too good of a person, sir. I don't think anyone would care if the flavor changed just a little. Up until 2 years ago, there were a few other employees, but I'm gonna follow you, sir. Me too. Everyone had various ideas of what was right, and the number of employees went down, but I don't have any regret with staying. I'd love to work with you. Yes, please. Me too. I want to work with these guys.
Really?
We went to World Wonder Foods delivery department to greet them the following Monday. I'm so nervous. You guys read up your resumes? Yes, sir. Just in case. Yes, sir!
I'm Sara Inu of Wonder World Foods.
Nice to meet you!
I just wanted someone who was going to be loyal to work for us, but I can't believe this would happen.
I'm Tomoya Mizuguchi. I'm good at market analysis and traffic condition analysis. I use a proprietary delivery system to monitor and manage the delivery drivers. I'm Shinji Maruyama. I handle clients and advertisements. I'm Ryo Kano. I'm confident in my sales of both private and corporate deliveries.
I know this company. I reached out about delivery and saw a lot of reviews about you. I read this company's name often, and a lot of people were very satisfied. They were upset to see you go. I'd love for you all to meet the president at least once. Would you be able to come again tomorrow?
Sarah-san suggests that we come by again the next day to meet the president herself. The next day...
These are the people I told you about. I'd like them to work in the delivery department. I've heard good things from my granddaughter, Mizoguchi-san. What was the reason you decided to start food delivery?
My mother was always sick and bedridden from since I can remember. She was reliant on food delivery, and they were wonderful. The nutrition, the flavor, the price, the service, it was all amazing. When I started my company, I wanted to treat every customer like they were my own family member. However, that was just me being egotistical. It might not have been good for sales. I didn't have much knowledge either.
Mizoguchi-san, I've run this company with the same thought as you. At first, I was just a small store in the corner of town. I wanted people who lived alone to have an easy access to food that seemed like homemade cooking.
Thank you.
I started with the food. You started with the delivery. We may have had different beginnings, but we have had similar ideas. I feel the same way as you right now anyway.
Our CEO's honest-to-God thoughts really reverberated with the president.
Sarah, let's have them handle the delivery department. I would like Mizoguchi-san to be the section manager. We will continue to provide them food that is good and perfectly nutritious as ever. These gentlemen will make it better.
I understand that this whole situation is insane luck. I know because we didn't have this for the last 6 years. I'm gonna go out on my sales run.
Oh, Kano-san, you're delivering again?
Well, we had some luck come our way and I was able to get back to this job. The service is the same, but the price is a little more affordable. The flavor is even better than before, so if you're ever interested, give us a shot. I was seriously looking around for somewhere good for my delivery. You came at the right time. I can really trust you with my food. Thank you so much. News of our business spread quickly, and we even had more customers than before thanks to all the advertisement that people did for us.
You must have had a really great connection with your customers. There's so much we can learn from you. A lot of our customers also keep giving compliments to the drivers as well.
We got the results of the satisfaction survey.
Everyone, gather around. We're going to start our meeting for the menu next month.
Yes, ma'am! A month later, I was invited out by Sarah-san to that very same bar that she found me at before. This is all thanks to you, Sarah-san. Thank you so much.
I'm the one that should be thanking you. Thank you so much. Thanks to the three of you, the company has really grown. Also, the reason I invited you out was because...
Huh?
At first, I invited you to our company because of the passion that you had for your company. I was so moved that there are people like this.
That's just because my boss was a wonderful boss.
I've fallen for you.
Huh?
Will you go out with me?
I had no reason to say no at all. She was such a kind person that I was admiring her and her passion for food. I'd love to. Another half a year, then a whole year. World Wonder Foods' food delivery department grew and expanded across the country. There were months that our delivery services outsold the store sales.
I'm so amazed by your work, Mizoguchi-san. Thank you so much. I'm so glad we will be able to provide our customers with our food like that. It's like a dream come true. It's thanks to your strong will.
Thank you, ma'am. I guess we weren't abandoned by luck.
I mean, I was the luckiest though.
No, definitely me. I can't believe I could marry you. This summer, I'm gonna put in the marriage papers. I'm Ryo Kuramochi. I'm currently staying at a GI hospital room with 3 other patients. I don't want to carry it on. My father had said that I needed to take over the family business, and I always hated it. I left my hometown after going to college and found a job, but my father called me back up and...
I don't care. You're going to take over the company.
I don't want to! You have no idea how much I struggle because of you and your business, Dad! As a result, I was too stressed and I got an ulcer. And that's where I am now. I didn't want to meet anyone, so I shut the curtains. I was alone with my thoughts when there was apparently a new patient that came into the room.
Can you confirm your name for me, please?
I'm Yusuke Shinoda. Huh? Shinoda-kun?
Is your family going to come by and do the paperwork?
My younger sister will be coming by after lunch. It's Shinoda-kun. Shinoda-kun. Huh? Kuramochi! It's been so long! I don't think I even saw you at the reunion, so it's been since graduation, huh? What put you in here? I collapsed on my way to work, and I was carried by an ambulance. My stomach hurt so much I couldn't stand up. Oh, crap. I gotta call the office. I wasn't very liked at my hometown, so I didn't have any friends that would hang out with me. That's why I went to a school that was over an hour away from home. Kuramochi, you've been here for a month and you're still eating alone? I had no friends up until then, so it'd be difficult for me to make friends after I started high school. Hey, Kuramochi, let's eat over here. Huh? Oh, okay. You just started here, man. Don't worry about it. Let's eat together from today, huh? Are you sure? What, are you that surprised? You're supposed to eat with your classmates, man. It's normal. It's the first time a friend covered for me. Kuramochi, I'm gonna pass to you, so go ahead and shoot for me. You don't have to score. Sure. I'm gonna pick to make sure they don't get in the way. Huh? Damn, dude, nice shot! Sick! Shinoda-kun covered for me. By the second semester, I was able to start making more friends thanks to Shinoda-kun. The class average is getting bumped up thanks to Kuramochi, so y'all should be more thankful to him. True! He probably doesn't know how much he saved me. Shinoda, don't be collapsing while you're going to work, man. It's almost like our company works you to death. While I was talking to Shinoda-kun, someone from his office showed up, and the man that seemed like his boss was kind of a dick. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to leave you your mobile Wi-Fi, PC, and some documents, so make sure you send updates frequently. I brought you the stuff because he told me to, but you don't have to do anything at all. But if he finds out, he's gonna be angry, so just send random updates. I'll be sure to finish everything you need to do for you by today. No, I'll help out. I don't want to cause you any extra stress.
It's okay, just rest. Do not work.
Thank you. Are those people your coworkers? Yeah, you can kind of tell the work environment, huh? My stomach hurts again. I'm probably not very good at this kind of thing.
You don't want to change jobs?
I was shocked. He was always so bright and kind, so I thought that he would just be surrounded by more great people. You remember how I was raised by my mom? She passed away 2 years ago, and I just want to keep working until my younger sister graduates college. But if I leave work, I'm going to be causing stress for the other employees. There's only 4 of us, you know? Everyone other than the CEO are great people.
Are you okay, Yusuke?
I'm good. Did you finish up lectures?
What did the doctor say?
You said I should be able to leave around the 10th. I have to go through surgery tomorrow, so I won't be able to eat anything today.
It's stress. You definitely work too hard.
Yuna, enough about that. Can you believe that I stumbled into my high school classmate? Isn't that amazing?
Hello, I'm Kuramochi.
I'm Yuna. Thanks for talking to my brother.
We used to be in the same class all through high school. Can you believe it?
I can't believe we're going to be in the same class here, too. You guys must be tied together through destiny or something, huh? I'm going to take care of your documents for you, okay?
She's a bright and kind girl, kind of like him. He really is working too much.
Shinoda-san, the doctor will be seeing you now.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Where'd he go?
He just left with the nurse to go see the doctor.
Oh, okay. He had serious bags under his eyes and he always woke up so early. But he always came home right before the last train. He's almost never at home during the weekends. And he's always just asleep on Sunday because he's exhausted. I think he can't quit because of me. Before Mom passed away, he said that he would take care of me until I was able to stand on my own. But my father passed away early and we were poor, so... Yusuke! I'm going to quit college, Yusuke. I heard from the nurse earlier. You have a bleeding ulcer, right?
Nope, you need to finish up college. It's 2 more years, so just finish it. Don't worry about it.
I'll be by tomorrow, too. You also take care of Kuramochi-san.
Oh, thanks. The next day, Shinoda-kun had a procedure to stop the bleeding. He returned to the room afterwards, but then immediately, that same guy from the office showed up.
I got the test that you did from Takeda. I brought the stuff you need to finish for today. Oh, okay.
Shinoda-kun is probably tired from his procedure. The nurse even told him to rest.
What? Who the hell are you? Whatever, just take care of it. Kuramochi.
I was angry about my parents' business from when I was young. Their business was so horrible that no one tried to deal with us. Until I met Shinoda-kun in high school. Hello, Dad? I'll take over the business. Can you look into a company for me? I always thought it would be best if our business just went under.
Oh, Kuramochi-san. I bought some cream puffs. You should have some. My brother can't eat anything for a while anyway. Let's eat together.
Oh, thank you.
I remember how smart you were in high school. What do you do now?
I used to work at Sekai Trade Inc. in Tokyo, but my parents just kept telling me that I had to take over the family business. I didn't want to, but after I ran into you, all the hesitation just flew out the window. I'm going to take over the company. Ah, these are good.
Right?
You guys are really gonna eat that in front of someone who's starving over here?
Shinoda-kun is badass, but your sister's pretty too, huh?
Huh? I've never had anyone call me pretty before. I'm always just that easygoing girl. Even the boys don't really treat me like a girl. I'm gonna head out, but don't push yourself. Do not work, okay?
Yeah.
But after Yuna-san left, Shinoda-kun started working.
I'm just gonna go work a little bit in the break room.
Dude, no! You need to rest for today and tomorrow.
It's fine. It's just a little bit.
No, you don't need to do it.
Okay, man. Why are you so mad?
That day, he was resting till it was time to go to bed. The next day...
He didn't come today. He didn't even reply to the message that I sent him about me not being able to work yesterday. He's usually pretty quick to respond.
The morning of the 4th day, the day that Shinoda-kun could eat again. Shinoda! He ran away! But he paid all the overtime money and retirement money. He even paid this much salary in advance. You need a check too.
Huh? Is this the same CEO that I'm thinking about? Oh my gosh, it's all in there.
Right? Something is off, right? I don't mind, but... The next day...
I was so glad to hear that your company went under.
Me too. I don't think I could have quit on my own, and I really wasn't expecting to ever get my overtime or retirement.
I was cleaning up after the office and I found these letters asking for money and credit card charges. They all look unrelated to the company, but I'm guessing he ran away from him in the middle of the night.
If Shinoda-kun can't quit the company that's not worth working for, then I figured I would just clean the company out or make it go out of business. Huh? Kuramochi Finances? Kuramochi as in, huh?
Yo! You're gonna take over the company, huh? We're gonna celebrate after you get out!
Huh? Kuramochi's father?
Oh, well, hello there, everyone! Thank you for talking to my kid and keeping him company. If you all ever need money, please don't hesitate to call me.
Wait, hey, don't be handing out anything weird.
Kuramochi Finances?
Alright, I'll be waiting for you to get out.
What did you come here for?
Or just a regular loan agency?
Huh?
So, you saved my brother?
I didn't do anything. We just looked into that guy, and it turned out he was taking out tremendous loans at our company that he hadn't paid back. To make things worse, we found out a lot of weird cash flow too, so we talked to our lawyers. I'm sure this would have happened sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Kuramochi.
I think our company was pretty shady back in the day, so a lot of the people back at my school were really mean to me. That's why I went to a private school that was far away. You were kind to me there, and I was so happy.
I see.
Whatever. I guess your friend helped us, huh?
I was able to leave the hospital before Shinoda-kun, and I figured I wouldn't see him again, but
We should go grab something to eat once I'm out. If you're gonna take over your family business, you're gonna be back home, right? I want to thank you for everything.
but my company is pretty sketchy.
I don't mind. Come on, Yuna.
Thank you for saving my brother. I'm not very cute, and I'm not exactly girly, but I was so happy when you called me pretty. Can I see you again?
Yeah! I started working at my father's company as an executive, and I've been working hard to make sure the company stays clean. I figured there would be more resistance joining the company, but a lot of the scary-looking employees were incredibly friendly to me. I go out to eat with Yuna and Shinoda-kun about twice a week.
I found a new job, but it's so incredibly comfortable to work at. I can't believe I worked at another company.
That's normal. Can you stop coming with us on our dates?
Hey, the more the merrier.
Yeah, that's true. I'm so glad that Shinoda-kun ended up in the bed next to me that day.
People at that company must have really suffered. It's not easy working at a company that tries to exploit you. What did you guys think of today's story? Let me know in the comment section below. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.